And like hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
that's
And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly, truly fantastic day today. So, I was going through my timeline, and one of these LeBron James fan channels had a headline with something to the effect of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant mentioned in Diddy trial. So I clicked on the video of this LeBron James fan channel, clown channel, and it made it seem as if the mentioning of the names was some sort of one-up to Michael Jordan fans, because Michael Jordan fans have been saying, hey, LeBron James hadn't addressed these Diddy allegations. He hadn't addressed the PED allegations. LeBron James doesn't address anything that's allegedly true. So I had to look into this, and it turns out Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal's name were mentioned in the Diddy trial. Their names were mentioned. Had nothing to do with attending parties or anything like that. Their names were brought up by the Jane Doe, who I think has been exposed as 50 Cent's baby's mother. And so I'm going to read this article, and then we'll get back to the clown show, my people. The clown show that was trying to insinuate that, oh, see, these people keep talking about LeBron James and Diddy, but Michael Jordan and Kobe's name, their names got balled up in the trial. So let's read this article. This is coming from MSN.com. It says, Jane Doe says Diddy compared himself to Michael Jordan, her to Kobe Bryant, escort to Shaq. Diddy allegedly compared himself to Michael Jordan when he and his ex had a threesome with a male escort, per reporting from Complex Sean Sataro. An unnamed woman who has only been referred to as Jane Doe during her testimony said that Diddy dubbed a particular three-way a trifecta. Doe explained that he likened himself to MJ, Doe to Kobe Bryant, and the escort to Shaquille O'Neal. Doe also said she called Diddy and Paul my boys. Elsewhere in her testimony, Doe said she learned about the concept of cuckoldry in 2022 in an attempt to better understand Diddy's sexual proclivities. And so that's about as far as we got to go. So you see where the mentioning of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal's came in, because Diddy referred to himself as Michael Jordan. So, be it good or bad, everybody wants to be like Mike. Be it good or bad, everybody wants to be like Mike. It doesn't matter if you want to be seen at the best at good things or the best at bad things. Michael Jordan's name still represents being the best at it. So like I said, on this LeBron James clown channel, the guy was trying to make it seem like the names were mentioned in a more serious manner, in a manner involving the actual trial, not just in passing, because Diddy liked to call himself Michael Jordan. However, let's not forget the clip that I played at the beginning. For you LeBron James fanboys who think that just because Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's name were mentioned, that means anything, your king said, ain't no party like a Diddy party. This is what he said. So the fact that he says ain't no party like a Diddy party lets you know that he was at these parties. Now, one could say, well, LeBron James is a liar, so he could be lying about this. And unfortunately, this is another sad fact about your king, is that he is a liar. He is a known liar. So you never know what is true and not true. However, we do know that since LeBron James was in high school, he was associated with Jay-Z. We do know, based on LeBron James' character, that he doesn't have any. So for him to be involved with Diddy would not be a stretch, just based on his character. The same way with the PED allegations. We do know LeBron James tries to take shortcuts. Not tries, he does take shortcuts. We know this for a fact. How do we know? Because he formed super teams his whole career. His whole entire career. Since he left Cleveland the first time, LeBron James has formed super teams, which is a shortcut. We do know LeBron James flops, which is trying to get a call that didn't happen. Again, cheating, also classified as a shortcut. They could be seen as one and the same. We do know that LeBron James over-exaggerates everything to the point to where he's whining and rolling around on the ground for minutes at a time, trying to draw sympathy from the refs and his fans for whatever reason. So this is the character of LeBron James. So when we see the patterns of someone taking shortcuts, then it's not far-fetched to think that he would take another shortcut in PEDs. Again, allegedly, but this is not a far-fetched idea to think. So, this is just more of the ridiculous, desperate attempts by the LeBron James fan base. And this LeBron James clown channel that I'm talking about, this is another guy like Gilbert Arenas who, tries to say, oh, I'm not making a case for LeBron James being the GOAT. I just think LeBron James is unfairly judged. Why must you judge LeBron like this? Now I have to spend all my time trying to make sure that LeBron James is fairly represented. Even though there is no defense for LeBron James. Again, for all you LeBron James fan channels, for all you LeBron James clown channels, for all of you LeBron James fanboys and apologists and who just thinks poor LeBron James. Just the fact that you see LeBron as a victim tells you he's not the GOAT. That's number one. Because GOATs are people we see as people who dominate. So if you see him as a victim, as somebody who just couldn't get a break, as somebody who never hasn't had enough help, somebody who needs tons of excuses, that is not GOAT-like in itself. That is not GOAT-like in itself. But the most important point here is for the LeBron James clown channels, for LeBron James fanboys and fangirls, maybe we should just start calling you all fangirls. For you guys, the question is flopping cheating? There's only one correct answer. And if you can get past your own projections to admit that flopping is cheating, then everything else comes from that. Then you will be able to admit that LeBron James should not be ranked among the greats. If you believe flopping is weak, it's a weak move. Flopping is weak. That's again, GOATs are supposed to be tough. They're supposed to exude toughness. This is one of the first things we are supposed to think about when we're talking about the GOAT of something, is that they are tough, mentally and physically. And flopping is not tough. If you can admit this, you have to admit that everything we're saying about LeBron James is absolutely correct. This is coming from a person who, again, the beginning of my YouTube journey, I did not feel this strongly about LeBron James being trash. I didn't feel this strongly. This has been a journey. This has been, the more I look into LeBron, then this is the conclusion, that this is the only conclusion that you can come to the more you examine the things that LeBron does. But most people are just looking on the surface. Most people just take what the media says or parts of what the media say, and this is how they form their opinion about LeBron James. But when you actually pay attention, when you actually start looking at how he carries himself, when you actually start asking yourself questions about what he does on the basketball court, the only conclusion that you can come to is that LeBron James is the laboratory GOAT. He was manufactured. His whole career is manufactured. They've allowed him to do things in the NBA that they haven't allowed any other players to do. They've helped LeBron James as much as they possibly can try to reach a status that he just wasn't built for. Anyway, I'm going into the rant, but I saw that this was ridiculous. LeBron James fanboys, you guys gotta quit it. This guy actually did a video trying to insinuate, oh, you guys were sitting there talking about LeBron James and Diddy. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's name is the one that got bought up. Come on, let's not be ridiculous. Let's have a little more. I don't know. Let's not be so desperate, LeBron James fanboys, so desperate to try to say something about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant that you got to resort to this kind of stuff. The girl said that Diddy referred to himself as Michael Jordan. Again, good or bad, if you want to be the best at it, then you refer to yourself as the Michael Jordan of. That's all this is. And Kobe Bryant as well. But the funny thing is, LeBron James has been to Diddy parties and he didn't say he was the LeBron James of anything. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.